Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a stock that looks like it wants to go parabolic for the next few days and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's video. Yeah, this morning's pre-market analysis video. So without further ado, let's get started. Right off the bat, I told you guys that this was gonna be a chop fest, okay? And it looks like we went nowhere. This box is still on the chart. We went nowhere. We dipped it a little bit, and then as soon as we dipped, buyers bought it right back up, okay? They're just buying up those dips, buying up the dip as we keep going forward. And if you look at it on the daily chart, I'm not feeling bearish on this thing. Consolidation is really a terrible thing for short sellers. Short sellers like myself do not like consolidation. So watch this one for a potential long. I think we're going to make new highs within the next few days. I'm not bearish on it given the fact that it looks this way and it's going sideways like that. It's just not a good sign for shorts. I don't think so. Definitely watch the market for a potential long. We will touch more on this in the morning, all right? But for the stock that is on the thumbnail, that is about to go parabolic, that one is Caterpillar, C-A-T, cat. All right, and when you look at this stock right here, right, it had a massive move throughout the entire year, right? And let's just go back here. This is actually a growth stock, all right? A growth stock. Every time it dips, buyers just keep buying it up. Every time it dips, it gets bought up, all right? Every single time. And right now, if you look at it on the daily, right, ask yourself this question. Would you short it right here? Honestly, like just let me know in the comment section below. Would you short this thing right now the way it's looking? When you see that there are clearly a bunch of short sellers who are very angry at the moment. They're not happy. These people that shorted it on the 7th and just kept holding short, hoping for the stock to tank all the way down to like 170. They're not very happy right now. They're very angry, okay? And as soon as this thing opened higher, which looks like it's gonna, because if you look at it after market, it's actually opened up slightly higher right now, right? It looks like it wants to get these people out of there and just squeeze them all the way up to the top. So definitely keep your eyes on Caterpillar for a long, for a parabolic move to the upside towards, I think it can reach 205. Maybe 206. I think it can reach that. Maybe even beyond that. Yeah, but definitely watch this one for a move up to 205. Maybe 206, okay? Now, speaking about stocks that are about to go parabolic, this is the part where I answer you guys' questions. Somebody asked about Uber. And I talked about Uber a long time ago. And Uber wants to go parabolic. Alright, that is the title of the video. Uber is squeezing shorts, the short sellers from the 7th again, right? Squeezing them again, all right? So watch this one for a long. I gave this thing a price target of, I believe it was 60. That one along with lifts. When we were way back here, it dipped a little bit and kind of went sideways, just messing with people's emotions, the longs. This is very annoying for longs, right? You want to see a massive move. And as of right now, it looks like we're about to get it. I think it's about that time that we get that massive move. So definitely keep your eyes on Uber for a move to the upside. And this is the all-time highs. And it might go a little bit higher. I don't think short sellers want to mess with this thing. I don't think so, right? Especially with that huge influx of volume at the bottom. Not a good idea. I would never short this. Not until it looks way, way, way more parabolic than this. Okay, this is just the beginning of it. So definitely watch this one for a squeeze. The next one that we'll be talking about, since the title of the video is parabolic, we're going to talk about NGA. Yeah. And some of y'all asked about this stock because of some deal or some deal with Amazon that the stock has, right? Again, that's just news to me. That's what you guys mentioned. And I told you guys when we were at exactly, I think it was $21.45. I told you guys that I would love to just short it at the top at $30. If it spiked immediately at $30, and it didn't do this slow grind all the way up there, right? This is not something that I was sure. I think this is gonna go a lot higher than that. I think it's gonna go probably to $35, maybe even 40. We'll watch this one for a potential long. I know short sellers try today, like short sellers try to get in here to short it down. All right, and I don't think that it might not work in their favor. I don't think it's such a good move, especially if it opens up here at like $28.90 and just goes sideways. Like it's really not a good place to be in if you're holding short here. So watch this one for a potential short squeeze as well. Personally, it's not my favorite. I wouldn't chase this thing, but again, just approach this with cautions and manage your risk, manage your money. It is your money. You do what you want to do with your money. I'm just here to provide my very honest opinion about the stock. All right. So I'm not bearish on this one. Not yet. The next one that we'll be talking about, somebody asked about Solo. All right. And for those of y'all who watched this morning's pre-market analysis video, I specifically talked about this one, and I told y'all to watch this thing for a long, up to $8.30. It exceeded my expectations. It went all the way up to it went all the way up to like $8.80, and now it's up to $9. And I think it's gonna go even higher. I don't think this is done yet. I think this is the beginning. I think we will get somewhere around $12. I think it can get in there. All right. So watch that one for a long as well, along with the parabolic looking stocks. Okay. Now the next one that will be that I'll be talking about in this video is Moderna. Right. Again, if you watched this morning's pre-market analysis video, I told y'all to watch this thing for a reversal all the way up to 135. It is moving in that direction. I'm still long on this one. All right. And I think it's going to get there. I really believe that it's going to get there. This is a wonderful dip buying play. I told y'all watch for the double bottom, right? It did that. The second bottom went a little bit lower, but it's okay. At least it held. And then it just kept holding, and now more people are buying it up. Okay, so watch this one for potential long as well. The next one that we should be talking about in this video, we're going to talk about the stocks that didn't do so well. Like Facebook, for example. Let's talk about Facebook. I told y'all that I was not comfortable shorting this thing, right? Because it could be a trap. And at first, it looked really like it was gonna make a big move. And then as soon as I saw this thing, like it was time to just ditch the stock. It wasn't a good look at all. Like short sellers got back in and they just kept adding some more. And the stock just did an all-day fader. Okay, this is an example of an all-day fader. It's when it just fades slowly down and just stays down all the way down to the ground into the close, right? And that's what that is. So could it bounce? Honestly, I think it's gonna bounce at some point. Like it's gonna bounce at some point for some reason. And I'm sure long-term investors love these things. They just keep buying, right? They just dollar cost average their way in. So just be on the sidelines. Be patient with this one. Eventually, it will be a lot more obvious for us to know where it's going. So I'm not too worried about this one. Eventually, it will bounce. At some point, it's gonna bounce. All right. So just be careful with that one and exercise patience with it. I will cover this one later. Now, the next one that we'll be talking about in this video, that one is FUV. All right, and FUV, if you watched yesterday's video, I think, what did I call this one? This stock is going crazy, or some along those lines, right? And it did very well. It did very well. It's up right now. It dipped a little bit, and then it immediately went back up, and right now pre-market is looking good. All right, not pre-market, aftermarket is looking good. I think it's gonna open up a bit higher at $19 and then continue upwards towards like $22. Okay, so I'm definitely still long on this one. Watch this one for a continuation to the upside, just like you should be watching the other stock that is called Home, which I've talked about multiple times in this video. I'm still long on it. Y'all keep asking for updates on these stocks. The stock is doing well. The stock is doing fine. Okay? It's still a hold for me. I'm not selling this thing until we get in here. Until we get in the middle of my circle here, I'm not selling it. I want it to get in there. And it's gonna get there. In my very honest opinion. All right. So again, keep this one for we'll keep that one for a potential long. I'm definitely not bearish on this one, and yeah, that is my thoughts on that one as well. Don't forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if you are new to the market, looking to get started, looking to make some money in the market, I'll have some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less to get signed up with everything you need to start trading as soon as possible, like tomorrow, for example. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull using the very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you tomorrow morning at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens.